Welcome to another review for a map in the best map category of the Farming Simulator 2017 mod contest. And we will be looking at this map, PGR Bruzda. I think I pronounced that mostly right. This is a Polish map, and it has, let's see, player starts his career small. Let's just look at the error logs, and builds up their sort of farm as they go. Let's have a look, see what we've got. No errors on the map, that's good. Oops. Waiting for us to load. There we go. And of course, play do its thing. Good stuff. Crossplay scanning the fields. We have some 30. Let's see, we've got more than 30 fields apparently. So I think there is 31. 31 fields. We do seem to own all of these fields in this map, and we have 6 sale points. We have a BGA, Sawmill, and there's 4 villages on this map. So we've got all the fields, which is quite a lot, but we've got a small machinery set up. Standard fruit types. Let's say we own all the fields. Some of these fields, let me just check something. How much are these fields? There are grass spaces around the fields, but none of the fields are divided to grass at the moment. There we go. Here are our sale points. We've actually got 9, 10 actual points of sale that sell everything across the board, including the BGA and so on. Let's have a look at animals. We don't have any to start with. We have 300,000 silo capacity, and that is everything. Let's take a look at the starting equipment and see what we have. We have a Zetor Frontera HD, a Fendt 700 Vario, Massey Ferguson 7700. In fact, we have 2 of those. We have a Fendt 900 Vario, a Manitou MLT 840, and attachments. We have a New Holland TC 590 and a New Holland CR 1090 combines. So we've got 2 of those. We have one of them has a 45-foot header, the other has an 18-foot header. We have a Flegel dolly trailer. We have an AGROPiotrmoz HKD 302 trailer. We have a Joskin Transpace 8000. We have a Flegel ASS 298 semi trailer, and I'm guessing that's to use with the dolly EA. We have a Horsch Turano 5 FM, so that's a 4.8 meter cultivator. We have an Amazon Crayon 200 plow. We have a Horsch Pronto 9 DC direct seeder, so no need to cultivate. We have a Carroll Nicholas Carroll, still at 460 sprayer. We have a single weight, and we have a Silo King Trailed Line Duo 1814, which is a TMR mixer. So we have all that equipment. Let's kind of take a look around. We have a little notice board there. This is a Polish map. We're on the farm here. Let's take a look around and see what we've got. I can see there we've got some seeds and fertilizer sort of sale point. not sure what that's for, but it is something, maybe water, maybe, or could be fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. We've got a gasoline there. There's our weight. It's a very yes, we've got some guys standing around wasting time, not doing some work. This guy's beard looks really weird. These guys should really be fixing these vehicles. So that's a little storage shed. We've got our what happened there? More storage sheds. Here we've got some what's that? Seeds and fertilizer according to this. They're like seeds, and they're kind of in Polish, so that's in keeping with the thing. I do love the half sunken bag there lying on the floor. There is our thing. Let's see what else we've got on this farm. There's our fecal trailer. There's a kind of a broken down shed there. That shed doesn't open. It's a very industrial kind of farmyard. Kind of broken down a bit. This is our silo. We are dropping stuff off. What do we have here? No, that doesn't open. More sort of sheds. Kind of looks like we have something here, but I'm not sure what it's for. I don't know what these are for. They're just empty boxes by the looks of it. Let's have a look at there. It's a very big yard. Not sure what everything is. We've kind of got a lot of space. Got more stuff in here, seeds and stuff. Potentially some storage sheds. You're kind of just looking around. There's our plough. Yet to see any animals, any sign of any animals here. Which is, oops, almost run into that. Not sure what that is. So there we go. We've got for some reason we've got a trailer all the way over here. It's kind of that's that trailer here. Okay, so this is kind of farthest extent of the farm. Let's take a look at the cow pasture. So let's run over here. We've got a tract here with that's feeding. This is where we feed, I guess. I don't know if this is actual painted on for the sake of it, but it's water. I'm intrigued actually. Has this actually got? No, it's not got anything in it, but kind of looks like it does. It's definitely storage. Do we get into these? We have some cows in here, but obviously these are not functional cows. Because these are, there we go, this is where you feed the TMR. By the looks of it. Big cow shed that it is. I'm kind of looking for quite a big cow shed arrangement. It is kind of confusing out here. It is kind of big and confusing, so I'm trying. There's little things like I'm trying to find. So that's the animal dialogue. It's things like slurry and the Manure we have here. This is a water tower. Definitely water tower. This is slurry. It's miles away from the actual cows. And this, I guess, is the silage clamps. Well, that one isn't, but this one might be. Yeah, that's a silage clamp. So the slurry's there. So I'm guessing maybe this pile here is going to be our manure. Very kind of Eastern European look buildings. That's what I'm getting from this farmyard. A very, very sort of Eastern European kind of feel to this map. So we've kind of run around this. This is a huge area. Let's pop over to the pig enclosure. Take a look at that. Pig entry point here. Got the kind of walkway. This is actually kind of cool. Some pigs in here. I'm wondering if we feed in here or there's a spot outside. There is our slurry tank. There is our manure pile. That's possibly straw. Looking for feeding. How do we feed these guys? Potentially in here? I don't know. But this is our pig farm. Got a big space over here. Let's head over to the sheep pasture. Same sort of deal. This is where our wool pops out, I think. Yeah. This open? Yes, it does. So the wool sort of pops out in there. So if that's closed, that's just going to hinder things. Feeding is in here, I guess. Water and grass, maybe. So it's quite a nice little, very much a very rustic Eastern European feel to this map. We got some silage clamps over here. And we have the biogas plant over here as well, so it's very close to the sheep farm. Legal over the ground silo PGR equipment, sorry. We've got biogas domes there. I'm just seeing if I can see digestate. Digestate's probably going to be around here then. Yep, digestate tank is there. Entrance way and way bridge possibly. Oh, entrance is over there. And all that. Biogas work. I can't pronounce that, but that's definitely Polish. Let's hit the shop next. Not a huge lot, but there we have our shop. I wonder if the company is a real company. We have it is actually, I think, a real company. Maybe, I don't know. But we have our dealer. They're not a real company, but anyway, there's our dealer, and there is a little bit of wood on the map. I can just see from looking around here. Let's take a look at this barn, sale point, straw and hay, Krasna. There's a town, a village. So there's apparently 4 villages on this map, I think it said. We've got various aspects, so we'll just look around here. Again, it's very much a Eastern European chic feel, as it were. We've got our various animal sale points here. You can basically, it's been set up so you can only buy cows at each of these sheds, and you can only buy pigs at this shed, and so on. So it's kind of, they've kind of split things up. There is a sale. So that was the straw sale point. So this is the kind of the dealer. Let's have a look at PGR Krasna. This is a sale point. There is potentially a weighbridge there. I'm trying to figure out where we sell. Maybe this is the sell point. This is the drop-off point, and that's that. Let's have a look at spinnery. Again, this is wood sale point. Sorry, wool sale point, and there is diesel here as well by the looks of it. Let's check out this. So this is, you know, there's got little towns dotted all over this map. It's quite nice. Not sure how close representation these buildings are. They definitely, yeah, they definitely looks good. Go over here. This is a sale point. This is the drop-off point for said sale point. Got a couple of buildings, a farm, little courtyard. So very kind of run down looking buildings. It kind of works there. Sutcliffe. This is basically sugar beet sale location. We've got some old looking trains here. I'm trying to see if there's anything that can tell us where they're from. Nope, just numbers. Let's see, where do we drop off here? It's actually it is a very much, it's quite an interesting map in terms of here's our sell point. So you drop off here. Quite a lot of space for some of these factories. You know, quite like an open yard and a lot of buildings and filling things out. Tartac. Let's check this out. This is wood sale. Yeah, this is wood sale. Selling point for wood. And we've got wood chips here as well. That's kind of not far from this thing, the Gorzalina. Another sale point. Looks like potatoes, amongst other things. It looks like a weighbridge, but it isn't. Again, this very kind of red brick rustic building. Then we've got this guy here. I'm not sure what this is, but it's got a big grain silos here. Kind of looks like it's got a drain drop off as well, but that's a drive-through drop-off location to these silos, which are huge industrial kind of concrete silos that we've got here. Looks pretty impressive. So that's kind of the gist of all the sale points. So obviously we own all the fields. I'm not going to go through them all because I think it will take for too long. But we've got a variety of field sizes for the 3.34, 1.2, 5, 6.6, 8.7, 14.4. So we've got a variety of field sizes as we go through. There's a nice big one. That one is what's that? Field 22. Field 22. Field 22. I'm trying to spot that one. I cannot see it. Field 22 apparently is 45 hectares. Field 22 is this one here. 24 is pretty small. 25, which is this guy here, is 2020. So I got a feeling there's some weirdness with the field sizes. But we've got all the fields. And with that, let's kind of take to the air. And let's just kind of have a look from the sky. We've got some windmills dotted over the map. You know, we've got a very, I do like the look of this map. It has a lot of detail, and it does, you know, you can tell this is, you know, very much an Eastern European map, with the chosen models. Everything is kind of chosen to stay in line with the overall theme of the map, which is pretty good and very, you know, kind of very consistent. Now, your animal dealer isn't the straightforward model from Gold Crest Valley, for instance. It's, you know, they've taken the Eastern European look and feel and kind of stamped that over the map. You know, we've got shops down there. We've got apartment blocks and little villages of stuff that's kind of very much in keeping with the style, and the fields and everything are a variety of shapes and sizes. Very little in the way of edging on the fields. Of course, this isn't an American map where you've got huge fields and huge space. You've kind of got limited space. There's a reasonable amount of forestry on this map. Actually, it's quite a lot in certain areas. You know, kind of out here. There's a lot here, and around the bottom side of the map. And there's you know, there are places to sell those. Although there's lots of space on the farmyards and so on, there's no real space for placeables. So the farmyards, for instance, we're looking back at the farmyard here. It's a vast farmyard. It's an industrial farm, where, you know, you would have hundreds of people working this kind of thing. This is the classic communist type farm where you have hundreds of people, not a single, you know, man and his family. This is, you know, a communal farm where, you know, literally a small village would basically run the farm. So we've got that sort of layout to it. It's very industrial, and it is a really, it's nicely laid out countryside. I am kind of impressed with this. Just trying to think, did we have anything else on this that I thought we should check out? It is a really well done map. Everything seems to work as well. We do own all the fields, so unfortunately I am going to mark it. I'm in two minds whether or not I mark this down for the whole fields, because these, so all the fields are selected. It's that kind of every, you know, farmers available for everybody, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of in two minds. I would, if I could, give it half, 4.5. I think I would. My personal style is I don't like having all the fields to start with. That's just the way I like things. I like to be able to build up, but I can see the premise of this map, and it's the big industrial farm. So you literally, you have everything. So I'm actually going to give this 5 stars. I'm actually going to, because the premise has basically been met for the type of map this is. It's an Eastern European map where you have the massive industrial farm, and, you know, it's the idea that everybody works on this farm. And if they're not working on the farm, they're working on like the grain storage or the sugar beet factory and so on. So effectively, it's fine. If you were playing this yourself, I would suggest it's a multiplayer play, because there's too many fields for you to do solo. You'd be forever working on these fields, and because of the shapes and sizes of these fields, you need to be using things like course play. If you're playing single player, if you're playing multiplayer, you'd have literally like 16 people on the server doing the work for you. So with that, I think we'll end this this review. Thank you for watching. If you found this useful, please hit the like button. This has been PGR Bruzda, a Polish map entered into the Mod Contest 2017. And if you want to see more of our Mod Contest 2017 map reviews, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and see you guys next time, and goodbye.